10 extinct animals scientists want to bring back to life. What if the giants that once roamed the Earth weren't gone forever? What if scientists held the blueprints to bring them back, not in stories, but in laboratories? Today, we'll reveal 10 extinct animals that researchers are racing to resurrect. From mammoths trampling the tundra again to mysterious beasts lost to prehistory, stay with us until the end. You'll discover surprising facts and the high-stakes science that have the world on the edge of a de-extinction revolution. What you will find out might astonish you and challenge everything you believe about extinction. Extinction has long been seen as final, a natural filter through which species vanish, making room for new life. But with breakthroughs in genetics, cloning, and genome editing, extinction is no longer necessarily permanent. The prospect of reintroducing species lost for decades or even millennia raises fascinating questions. Could bringing extinct animals back restore ecosystems, reverse biodiversity loss, or even redefine nature itself? Or does it risk introducing new challenges and ethical dilemmas? In this video, we explore 10 fascinating creatures scientists want to bring back, uncovering not just their histories, but the cutting-edge science powering attempts to revive them. Each animal has a unique story, interwoven with hope, science, and uncertainty. Woolly mammoth. Perhaps the most famous candidate, the woolly mammoth dominated Ice Age tundras until its final populations vanished around 4,000 years ago. Thanks to well-preserved specimens trapped in Siberian permafrost, scientists have nearly complete mammoth genomes. Geneticists at Harvard and elsewhere are engineering cold-adapted elephants resembling mammoths to help restore Arctic grasslands, potentially slowing climate change by maintaining permafrost. But bringing back the mammoth raises concerns about ethics, ecosystem impacts, and whether these hybrids can truly replace their extinct ancestors. Passenger pigeon. Once numbering in billions across North America, the passenger pigeon vanished by the early 20th century due to hunting and habitat loss, the fastest extinction of a species that was once so abundant. Scientists now aim to reverse this by using DNA from museum specimens combined with the genome of the closely related band-tailed pigeon, aiming to revive this lost spectacle of the skies. Restoring passenger pigeons could heal forests that evolved to depend on their feeding and nesting habits. Tasmanian tiger, thylacine. The thylacine, a marsupial predator of Australia and Tasmania, was declared extinct in 1936 after human persecution and habitat destruction. De-extinction efforts seek to blend preserved thylacine DNA with living relatives like the Tasmanian devil through cloning and gene editing. These efforts face challenges due to degraded DNA and the ethical questions of reintroducing a top predator into altered ecosystems. Great auk. The great auk, a large flightless seabird once found in the North Atlantic, was hunted to extinction by the mid-19th century. Its slick design and penguin-like appearance made it a unique ecological player in cold marine environments. Ambitious projects aim to recreate its genome using DNA from preserved specimens and its closest living relative, the razorbill. Reintroducing the great auk could restore ecological balance in its former breeding grounds. Pyrenean ibex. The Pyrenean ibex was declared extinct in 2000. Remarkably, it became the first extinct species to be cloned in 2003, though the clone survived only minutes. Continued advancements aim to perfect cloning of this mountain-dwelling goat, with hopes to restore populations to the Pyrenees. This project highlights both the promise and the fragility of resurrection biology. Steller's sea cow. Once widespread in the North Pacific, Steller's sea cow was hunted to extinction within 27 years of its discovery in 1741. This massive marine herbivore, related to manatees, played a role in kelp forest dynamics. Efforts to resurrect it involve genome engineering based on manatee DNA, though challenges include reconstructing its unique adaptations. A revived sea cow could help restore damaged marine ecosystems. Ivory-billed woodpecker. Long thought extinct due to habitat loss, the ivory-billed woodpecker's existence remains contentious, with unconfirmed sightings. Scientists consider using gene editing to bring it back, using DNA from museum specimens and related species. Beyond recovery, this case represents efforts to counter biodiversity loss from deforestation. Gastric brooding frog. This remarkable Australian frog went extinct in the mid-1980s. What makes it unique is its reproductive method. The female brooded eggs in her stomach, swallowing and then giving birth through her mouth. Scientists cloned the frog's genome from museum samples, exploring reintroduction possibilities that could both save a species and inspire medical research. The frog's story combines curiosity, science, and wonder. Baiji dolphin. Once inhabiting the Yangtze River, the baiji was declared functionally extinct due to industrial pollution and fishing. Its gentle, long-snouted form was a symbol of the fragile freshwater ecosystems of China. Scientists advocate for genetic banking and possible resurrection should techniques advance, hoping to restore Yangtze biodiversity. This case stands as a cautionary tale and a beacon for river ecosystem conservation. Moa, birds of New Zealand. The giant moa birds, flightless and towering, were hunted to extinction by the Maori by the 15th century. Recent projects explore the possibility of resurrecting genetic fragments into their closest relatives, ostriches or kiwis, aiming to restore lost herbivores and rebalance ecosystems transformed by human arrival. Moa revival would be among the most audacious de-extinction projects and a cultural milestone. Reviving extinct animals relies on several emerging technologies: cloning via somatic cell nuclear transfer, gene editing using CRISPR to replace extinct genes in close relatives, and synthetic biology that creates entire genomes from scratch. Each has advantages and challenges: DNA degradation, ethical implications, ecological risks, and the issue of habitat availability. Scientists urge caution but embrace the potential to combine conservation with resurrection. While the concept of bringing back extinct species thrills and terrifies, what's truly shocking is how close we are to making it a reality across multiple species. There are projects already underway with promising results, and the implications stretch beyond science fiction. De-extinction could reshape conservation, ecosystems, and even humanity's role on Earth. But questions linger. Should we? What impact will revived species have on modern ecosystems and human society? The answers are as complex as the DNA strands scientists manipulate. Thank you for joining this deep dive into the fascinating world of extinct animals brought back to life. If you found this story thrilling, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more revelations into the mysteries of our natural world. Tell us in the comments, which extinct animal would you want to see walking the Earth again?